Hey, we're living in an exciting and unprecedented time. This is called the time of levelation, and it's a variety of times you could call it. But what I really want to look at is that traditionally, white folks used to look at black people as, oh, they don't know how to manage money, or this and that. And then you had the first and second world, and you had the third world. But today, black and white, first world, second world, third world, all in the same turmoil, and we're all equalizing right now. Let me look at it personal. I remember once I went to buy some insurance, and I was buying it by the month. A white lady said, "You black people are so stupid. Why don't you buy it for a whole year? You save. Well, right now these same white folks are not going and buying. If they could get it by the week or by the day, they'll go for that. Because you see, my vehicle was so old that I would take a risk buying for a whole year, because the cops might either take it off the street next day, or it might break down, and I can't fix it, so I lost my insurance for the year. Now, if I had a nice new car like a Lexus, like these white folks, maybe I would have considered that. But even though they had these big Lexus and Mercedes Benz, now that they're losing the savings and the pension and all this kind of jobs and so forth, now they come in to want to buy insurance. So we all understanding that it wasn't necessarily a black and white thing. It's just simply that somebody had more money and somebody didn't have no money. And then we look at the nations with the first, second, and third world. You have Haiti at the bottom of the pile, and you have the other is Europeans at the top of the pile. But right now, Spain and Greece are having some serious economic problems, and Britain has also, in which in Europe, with the internationalism, you could work anywhere, and people are going to Britain and taking the jobs from them over there, so they're having a problem. But now Greece is being reevaluated, the financial ratings kind of denigrated, and Spain and all that, and they're wondering if these two people are going to pull down the whole union. So for the first time, we're seeing that the first world, second world, third world have the same concerns. And this is an unprecedented time in which it's called the time of equalization. Everybody's becoming like the same. So that while Haiti now has had this earthquake and set back like 100 years, Greece and Spain, they get into some financial mess that it might, if things don't turn around, could end up just like Haiti. They can't afford to run sewer through the sewer lines that run in the streets. So it's unfortunate that we have to go through all this to realize that we're all the same. I wish that perhaps blacks could have had opportunity and be able to afford things like white folks, and so we all could have had this great life. And then third world, first world, and all that, we could have all having a good crack and shot at the money. So that I hope we recover from this, and we've learned from it, and we all will relate differently and stop feeling that some people are special and better than others.